Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday and welcome to writing. I've got Chewy joining me today and he's wearing his Olaf costume and he's so happy to see you all. Say hi, Chewy. All right, let's get started with today. So, today I've got my thinking cap on and maybe you'd like to put your thinking cap on today. It can be anything that you have at home or it can just be an imaginary one because we are going to do lots of thinking today. So, looking at our learning intention for today, and maybe you'd like to read it out loud with me. We are learning to brainstorm for a persuasive text. And this is because it's going to help us get all our big ideas out of our brain to help us in writing. But first, let's look at what we've looked at so far in writing. So far, we have looked at cause and effects. For example, my alarm clock didn't go off this morning, so I was late for school. We've also looked at language of opinion. I wonder, can you remember some of the sentence starters we used last week in writing? That's right, we used some sentence starters like I believe, I think, and I feel. We also looked at some powerful high modality words. Now I want you to have a think. Can you remember some of the high modality words that we used last Friday? Yep, we used words like must, shall, and certainly, and absolutely. And so, just to recap, we've looked at cause and effects, language of opinion, and high modality words to help make our writing more convincing or more powerful. So, going back to our learning intention now, so we are learning to brainstorm for a persuasive text. Now, the hardest part of writing is actually coming up with the ideas. And that's why we've got our thinking caps on. Sometimes our first thought or idea is the worst. And today we are going to practice getting all our ideas out to help us work out which ones are the best or the strongest to use. So, right now, I'm going to show you how to practice brainstorming reasons for both sides, agree and disagree on a topic together. And then afterwards, you can come up with your own reasons on another topic on Seesaw. So let's look at today's topic. Our topic is all families should own a pet. Do you agree or disagree? So I can already think of many reasons why I agree all families should own a pet because I have a pet. But it's very important to think about different ideas and not just simple ones like, oh, they can just be a friend. We really think about some specific ones. And another thing about brainstorming is that you don't have to write full sentences. You are just going to dot point little ideas, kind of just like a plan. So, the first reason why I agree is that pets keep you company. Another reason why I agree all families should own a pet is because, two, they keep you healthy and active when you play with them. Another reason is they protect your house by barking and letting you know when someone is approaching. And other reasons why I agree is because they teach you to be responsible and make you happier by doing funny things. But maybe I can think of some better reasons why not all families should own a pet. For example, I remember when Chewy was very young, when he was a puppy, he wasn't potty trained yet. And so he would leave so many accidents everywhere around the house, and it took a lot of my time. And maybe some families are just too busy to clean up after their mess or might not enjoy it. So my first reason would be that they are messy. Now, remember, we don't have to write full sentences. We can just keep it very simple. So I've just written there, messy. Another reason is because sometimes they can be a bit noisy. I know it might be It might be very difficult to get any work done if Chew was barking too much. So the next reason is because they bark too much. Another reason that I can think of is that it costs money to feed them, to take them to the vet. And if you're a pet lover like me, it also costs a lot of money to buy them lots of toys and costumes. So they are expensive. And lastly, our pets can also get lonely when no one is home. But fortunately, because of the lockdown, Chewy's been very spoiled, being able to spend lots of time with us. So he's a very happy dog. And let's have a think for one more, shall we? What about when we go on holidays? When everyone goes on holidays, who will look after our pets? So we can list down that when we go away on holidays, who will look after them? So now that we've listed 5 reasons why we agree families should own a pet and 5 reasons why we disagree families should own a pet, we need to choose and select 3 of our best ideas from each side, and they can be the strongest or maybe unique ones that we could write more sentences about. So over in our Greece brainstorm, I'm going to select that they keep you company, they keep you healthy and active, and they protect the house by barking. And I can also see how number 5 is very similar to number 1, which would not be a good choice, but maybe we can combine them together in our writing, because pets make you happier when they give you company. And over to our next side now, our disagree brainstorm. Let's take a look at our list. If I were to pick 3 of my best and strongest and different reasons, I would choose because they are messy, because they bark too much, and because they are expensive. And again, I noticed 4 and 5 are both similar because when we go on holidays, no one is really home as well. So they both sound very similar. So there you go. So that's how we can brainstorm and choose our best reasons. And if we were to recap what we went through, all families should own a pet because they keep you company, because they keep you healthy and active, and because they protect your house by barking. And reasons why families should not own a pet is because they are messy. Secondly, they bark too much. And lastly, because they are expensive. So now I'm going to explain the task on Seesaw. And here I've got the template that you will be using. Now we're going to be doing a different topic now. And your topic is our school should have a swimming pool. I'd like to see you give 5 reasons why you should agree. Why you agree our school should have a swimming pool in the green box. And also another 5 reasons why we should not have a school pool in the red box. You can take your time thinking of some different reasons why, and maybe it would help to talk to another person at home about it. And remember, you don't have to write full sentences. You can only just write different dot points. You only need to list simple dot points, and then afterwards you can use the highlighter tool here at the bottom to highlight your 3 strongest ideas in both the boxes. Happy learning and good luck.